Hi, so in this video, I'll be discussing about two things. The first one is to add and remove roles, and the second one is how to build a select or a drop-down menu. So we can start this right away. First, let's delete this. Okay, so let's call our role add role. Our command add role, and another one called remove role. Remove role. So to add and to remove a role, it is actually very simple. All we have to do is use await.ctx member add role, and then in here we can put in our role ID. So for the role ID, we can create a new role. Let's call this green. Okay, so let's copy the ID and then paste it in here. Next, let's make the bot respond with a role added. And to remove a role, all we have to do is change this to remove role. Now let's try to run our bot and see if this works. So our first command is, so first let's see. So I don't have any roles here, and if I use the add role command, the bot replies with role added. We can see here that it's now green, and I have the green role. And if I use the remove role command, the role has been removed. So that is all for adding and removing roles. For the next one, we will be creating a select menu. So to create a select menu, of course, we will have to first create a variable select menu ctx.bot.res.build action row, and then add select menu role select. Let's call this role select, or maybe we can call this color select. We can name this anything we want. And for the placeholder, so the text on the drop down menu, say pick a color. Next, to make things tidier, I'll be using a JSON file. So colors equals json.load. We will load our JSON file, so open, and then we will open that file. Let's call this file colors.json. And here we can create the colors.json file. So for a JSON file, there are two parts. So the first one is the name, which I will be calling it green. The second one is the value for our role ID. So save that and then come back here. We can see here that we need to import JSON, and for later on we will need to import async IO as well. Next is to add the name and value to our drop down menu. So select menu dot add option, so name and value, add to menu. Oh, in case we have more than one name and values or items, we can use for name value in colors dot items, and then select menu, add option. Next is for the response, so await.respond message. No, await ctx.respond. So pick a color. This will be our bot sending a message. And other than just the message, we will also add our component, our select menu. So component equals select menu, add to container. Next is message, so message await respond message. Okay, so next thing to add here is a try. So we will have to create the event, the interaction event to be specific. So await ctx bot dot wait for. So this makes the bot wait for the interaction. So Hikari dot interaction create event. And then we can put the timeout. So let's say 15 seconds. And then predicate lambda e is instance. We have to indent this. So event interaction Hikari.component interaction. And to make only the user who sent this command be able to interact with the select menu, for the interaction user we will put ctx.author, and then to specify that it's the same message or message ID. So this message here is from this, and the last one is our component type. Hikari.component type. Our component type is a select menu. Okay, now that this part is done, for the next part is a command error handler for timeout error. So async.io timeout error. So first the bot will send this message, which shows the message pick a color and the drop down menu. And if after 15 seconds there is no interaction, the bot will edit the previous message, and that's why here I will be using message.edit, and the bot will change it to the menu timed out, and also remove the drop down menu. So we will send an empty component instead. And then next is what happens after someone interacts with our drop down menu. So first we will take the value from the interaction and put it in the color variable, and then we add that role for our user. And finally edit the message to role edit, and also remove the drop down menu. So let's reload our bot and see if it works. So here we can see again that I don't have the role. And if I use add role, here we can see our drop down menu. So green, and if we pick it, edit it to role edit. So that is all for this video, and see you on the next one.